Hi, this is a 15-minute gold scalping strategy. I'm going to be sharing with you how exactly you can scalp gold on your 15-minute time frame. First, you begin your analysis from the 1 hour time frame. And on the 1 hour time frame, you are going to pay attention to your indicator. The indicator on your chart is your moving average and the period is 20. So let me show you. This is moving average, per period is 20, JCH is 0, simple. And then we have our RSI. So just do a screenshot of this so you can do the setting on your phone. And then here is our commodity channel index. So how do we do that? First, you pay attention to your indicator on your main chart. So you can see that in this scenario, price is above, on your 1 hour time frame, price is currently above the 20 period moving average. Having established that, you pay attention to your indicator window. On your indicator window, it should be such that your CCI line has crossed this zone. Let your CCI line be above 50. Like in this scenario now, CCI is above 50 on the 1 hour time frame. So once I have these two confluence, price above the moving average, CCI line is above 50, I will now move to my next time frame, which is my next time frame, my 15-minute time frame, where I'll be looking for my entry. So I'll come to my 15-minute time frame. You can see that beautifully well. So on this 15-minute time frame, I want to see something. Well, I want to see the same confluence on my 15-minute time frame. I will want to see price above my moving average, and then I want to see CCI above 50 or CCI cross coming from 20 zone. I take that again. On my 15-minute time frame, I want to see price above my moving average, which is what is happening now. Then I want to see my CCI line, which is my indicator window, coming from this level of 50 zone, which is what is happening here. Or let it be that it is crossing from 20 this way. Once I get that confirmation and I get a bullish candle validation, I will now make a buy. Like in this scenario, we have already missed this entry. Look at this, CCI already crossed this, right? Then look at this candlestick pattern. We have this pin bar. So this would have been our buy entry. So there are instances whereby price will close below CCI. Like in this scenario, you see the price came down close below CCI. But on your 1 hour, it is above the moving average. So what do? You come back to your 15 minutes. Just be patient, allow price to pull back and close above this. So you can see that price has pulled back and price has closed above this moving average. Once that is established, look at this cross, and then price close above here, you now buy. You can see it's a scalping strategy. You don't need to hold the trade. So however, pay attention to this again. When CCI, which is your indicator window, is already at 80 zone and above, there is no need for you to make your entry. Two scenarios where you make your entry. If CCI just cross above 50, you can make your entry because that is a partial pullback. And if it is coming from the level of 20, that is a complete pullback. You can as well make your entry. But in either case, you must wait for price to close above your moving average. So that is very, very important. And then you need a candlestick confirmation for you to make your entry. So another thing is, on your 1 hour time frame, you need to identify your area of support and resistance. Unlike in this scenario, here is a typical resistance zone, as you can see. And then look at this point here is a typical resistance zone. So what that means is that if price is already around this zone, you don't have to buy, because this is a resistance. There is a tendency for price to reverse back. Or if you want to, you don't need to sell. If you don't need to buy, beg your pardon. And here, if you want to sell, for instance, price is already at this point, there won't be need for you to sell because this is a resistance zone. So all you need to do, be patient for price to break this zone, come in to retest it, then you can sell to the downside. Or you wait for price to break this zone, retest it before you can buy to the upside. That is very much important. And already, if we look at our 1 hour, CCI should be crossing 50. This is mandatory. Your CCI line should be above 50 from your 1 hour time frame, above 50, but not up to 80 and 90. Once that is established, you move to your 15 minutes. So here we have a signal. So you can see that is our confirmation signal of a buy. However, I took this because I'm seeing a candlestick formation here, right? And then this has not gotten to the level of 80 yet and 90. So that is my buy entry, and I will have my stop loss at this low. Then I have my take profit close to this resistance zone. Remember, I've said that earlier. So that's how simple I will do it. And then I'll allow price to do its own thing. So you can watch this out and backtest this. This is not only on gold, it works across other pairs. Just follow this simple principle. I take you through again. First, your 1 hour time frame. You ensure that CCI line is above 50 of the RSI level. Price should be above your 20 simple moving average. Once you have established this fact, you move to your 50-minute time frame. On your 50-minute time frame, you are coming to make your entry. CCI line should either cross and be coming from the 50 zone, or it should be coming from 20 zone on your 50-minute time frame. Once you have established that on your 50-minute time frame, you are ensured that price is closed above your moving average 20. And once you have established that as well, you need a candle confirmation for you to buy. So this is how simple you can scalp this, and this strategy works. Thank you for watching. If you are yet to subscribe to this channel, go ahead and smash the subscribe button. Turn on your notification bell so you'll be the first to get notified when we upload our next video. And do not forget to give this video a like and share. Thank you, and see you in the subsequent video.